What's going on, Earth Signs? This is your girl, Venus Archangel, here with another love reading for you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. I have something provided there for you guys if you're not sure of your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars placements. And also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that's totally fine. Let's see what's happening in your love lives. Let's see what's going on. Six of Pentacles. Give and take. This is for the 6th, right? So oh my goodness. So what's been going on? Is there balance? There's no balance going on. Is that's telling me something's kind of out of whack? So for Thursday. Progress, movement, communication. There's not a good back and forth regarding communication. Possibly with an Aquarius. Or this is perhaps something that you feel like you're not sure if you're necessarily able to do this. This is a manifestation. Perhaps you guys want some sort of give back and forth. Now, for some of you guys, you may have already communicated and you're waiting on a response. Or for some of you guys, it's the very opposite. Maybe you guys need to communicate with someone. Let's take a look, see what's going on in your life right now. I'm going to move this over here because I wanted to kind of change the direction so I can see what y'all can see, so I can line it up the best way I can. I shuffled it some more and we still have the star underneath the deck. Wow. Okay, so, star underneath your deck, manifestation. Okay, the dream that may be too out of reach. Is that what that feels like? I don't know about y'all. 6 of Pentacles, good lord. Ace of Pentacles, that's talking about communication itself, but new way of communicating, new way of thinking. I feel like there is just this need to kind of get things balanced out. There's something that's screaming outstanding balance. Okay, and I feel like that's what's going on. Somebody may be kind of like not putting in their 2 cents or not, chipping in, or there's maybe a lot of giving in the relationship and not a lot of taking, if you know what I'm saying, and not a lot of allowing people to give back. But the whole situation here is about manifestation, what goes into that manifestation, right? If you want a dream to come true, there must be reciprocation, there must be giving, because as the star here shows, right, this person is manifesting as we speak. She's sitting there going ahead and pouring out water into a pond and pouring it onto the land to fertilize the grass. She isn't taking from the land to manifest, she's giving it back. And I'm not saying y'all are thieves or taking anything from the land. Like, we're doing everything we can. No, I feel like there's something that needs to be given, though, something that from you, because you remember, guys, what is water? What is cups? Those are emotions. So there's something emotionally that perhaps needs to be poured into the earth, poured into something real, so that it can manifest. And that's what I see here. Now, the current state of being, or your heart of the reading, is the 4 of Wands. Okay. The 4 of Wands here does indicate having a place of stability, and it's a good place to start, right? You've reached a very, very good place, right? Because you're not rocky, you're not in a place of like, still trying to figure stuff out. I mean, you kind of are, but you have achieved a lot. You've gone through enough, and you have, this is a really, like I said, this is a really good place to be. For some of you guys, especially when it comes to relationships, it's a higher place of commitment. Okay, you can always go up from here, but it means that you guys got to a good solid space at this time. Now, what's crossing it is the Queen of Cups. I feel like for some of y'all, there's a missing person in the mix. Like, you guys personally have gotten to a place where you are feeling very stable and solid and ready to open the doors to expansion in regards to expanding your life, expanding your abundance, spending and building a legacy perhaps. But there's a missing person in the mix. There's an ideal relationship that's just pending. Some of you guys, it may be that you don't know what it is that you want after this. Right? I feel like there's some of you guys, you may not know what you want after this, or maybe there is someone that you do want, but you don't know if they will accept you. The 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups in the past. Now, the 4 of Cups is the foundation. It talks about apathy. It talks about not really feeling like, it feels like with the Four of Cups, it's like you don't really see, you don't really see that, there's perhaps a cup of love that's been offered to you, but you just kind of focus on what's there, focusing on too hard on what you got. Perhaps there's somebody around you that's already offered you something, that's been offered you something, because it's in the past. This is somebody that's already communicated with you. And now for some of you guys could have been waiting for a long time on somebody to communicate with you as well. Like, you've been waiting for ages for them to just kind of get back in touch. Because, this is someone that's in love, someone that is, like, very much nurturing and calming and soothing. They can be they're good soft space for the hard space, if that makes sense. Like, you guys could be really solid and this person softens you up, right? It makes the soil able to grow fertile, to grow a garden that's fertile and beautiful and rich soil. Okay, now, like I said, this person could also be an ideal lover as well. Someone you already know, someone that you know that's yours. This could be that this individual as well could be, could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Could be, but it doesn't have to be, right? Because this person could be anyone. It could be a freaking Aquarius for all we know, right? Or a Libra, or a Virgo, right? It could be any of them, but it doesn't have to be that sign. Right? So, anyway, back to the past energy. What we were looking at is that somebody perhaps either offered you something a long time ago, and you haven't seen it, or you just refuse to address it right now because because that's the thing. You're in this place. You're in a place and being of not really being sure of what to do, but you do know what to do. I never see the Two of Swords as someone not knowing what to do. Now, the thing here is, the only time I would say that they probably don't know what to do is because of what is over their face. A blindfold. They don't see what they need to see to make the decision as clearly as they should, as they can. And it's by choice. They have to put the swords down in order to take the blindfold off, but they're not ready. They're not ready. They're like, no, I have got to keep these swords up, because if I put these swords down, that means I'm going to have to face what I have to face. I'm going to have to whoop some behind. Or take charge, or do something that was requiring me to walk in my faith and walk in my truth. Alright? And I feel like you do know what it is that you want. Perhaps there's somebody that's been waiting on a message from you, or you've been waiting on a message from them. Either way, this is up to you whether or not to continue to wait, or make a decision in regards to making some different steps, maybe make some different moves. Now, again, guys, also please remember too, right? If you've been waiting on somebody for a very long time and they have not responded to you, then you know what? It's probably just safe to say that this may be the case where, yeah, you may be waiting for something that may not ever come true, right? Nothing happens by stagnancy. As you see, she's not stagnant. She's not moving. She's pouring and giving back to the earth. There's some things that you may have to just move forward from and move on from to be able to gain more, right? So you have to give of yourself to receive. And I think that's what the thing is with the Six of Pentacles underneath that, right? It's showing that you have to give to receive. And I know some of you guys are like, look, I've already put my time and stuff. I already did everything I need to do. I already offered my cup of love and it got shut down. I haven't heard anything since. That's what I mean. It is what it is, right? Because there's only so much you can do. At the same time, though, this person, whoever, this is ideal. This person is not real. At the same time, this person is real for those of you that know who exactly this individual is. But at the same time, this person isn't. Why? Because if you're in love with the energy, if you know the energy that you're looking for, if you are aware of the dream that you're trying to go after, this person can manifest in any shape or form. It doesn't have a physical form yet. It's open to interpretation, like the star is here. Right? Who knows what this beautiful lavish garden is going to be filled with? Wheat, oats, corn, strawberries, blueberries, whatever. Who knows what she's growing right there, right? Oh, the seedlings that the little sprouts on the bottom. Who knows what that garden is going to grow into? It's all about planting the seed. It's all about giving of yourself and putting yourself out there, right? And just giving love when you can to not just yourself, but to everyone, to the people that you love, and putting back what you can to be able to manifest. I'm not saying to, you know, just put yourself and be susceptible to everybody's BS. That's not at all what I'm saying. But it takes one to get one, if that makes sense, right? So, I'm not saying that you guys are not doing anything. Definitely not. Because I feel like, yeah, guys, some of you guys have put your message out there and you haven't heard anything. And for some of you guys, you may have had somebody communicate with you and you haven't really acted on it yet. You're still trying to figure out what to do. But I feel like that's where justice comes in the future. Where it just talks about leveling things out, balancing things out. Right? It talks about, you know, just saying, you know what, this is it, or this, you're going to conclude this situation, or you're going to, you know, what are you going to make out of it? You're going to level it out. But forgiveness is a big thing with justice as well, because it talks about, you know, just evening the odds, right? Concluding the cycle, or balancing the scales, the karmic scales. Making things right, giving back, and doing, you know, giving back or letting things be, being received. To some of you guys, it could be that this person may actually communicate with you and apologize. Maybe you just have to just state your boundaries and then come back and say, oh, wait, hold on a second, I'm actually just doing X, Y, and Z. Or for some of you guys, you maybe decide to go ahead and communicate with this individual, and you guys click, and you guys work out, and things just level itself out, and it's wonderful, right? Or that you may end up having to apologize to somebody. It all depends, right? Maybe it's because you haven't noticed it. You've been ignoring it because you didn't want to trust this, but then now you feel like, you know what, this was everything I've always wanted, and you may have to apologize. Who knows? But the whole purpose is that things level itself out. Things balance itself out. Things make more sense. And I feel like either this is, you know, it's going to go somewhere or it's not. But the whole purpose of everything, you know, is all about moving forward. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is in your best path to follow, or your goal, aim, ambition, however you guys want to look at it. It's either advice or what you guys strive to be, which is the Knight of Pentacles. It's taking it a little bit slow, but you're making progress at the end of the day. You want to make progress towards something that's going to lead to something a little more realistic, something that's going to materialize into the physical. And I feel like you guys want to do that. I really do. It takes time, right? It takes a lot of diligence, a lot of focus, a lot of concentration, but also giving of yourself. Because this is what the star person is doing here. This individual is doing here, the water bearer. She's giving of herself. She's putting her love into the world. She's putting it back so she can get something out of it. Not that she's doing it on purpose. She's unconditional regarding it. She wanted to give this back. Like, how is she going? What is she going to get more of if she puts water back into a lake? She doesn't care. Right? She just knows that she's giving it back with unconditional love. And that's the thing. If you look, you know, there's nothing here that's saying there's any conditions attached to it. That's what it's all about. It's kind of making your statement, making your claim, making your statement, making the decision you need to make without any expectations of what's to come. Just know that you have your back, and that's it. And you're standing by what you believe in, that's it. Because then things will happen in the way I feel like it was meant to, or in the way that will benefit you the most, because you're coming from a place of honesty and authenticity. I've talked on a little too long probably, but I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys, bye now. Oh, actually, really quickly, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and leaving a comment. Well, I always said leaving a comment. Liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing my videos, guys. I really appreciate it. I forgot to say, whew. But again, I'm gonna let you go. Love you. Bye, guys.